Again, this is another question that a lot of people ask. They want to know how your mother's doing.
Well, you know, Mama was diagnosed with ALS, and it's been very, very hard for me and my family. Because, you know, you guys know Mama from the show, but she's the most energetic, full of energy, lively person that I've ever known. And ALS just takes all that away from her. And seeing her go through it just rips my heart out, you know. And but she's on a medicine, and hopefully she gets better with it. And we're just trying to do all that we can with love and support. And you know, the amount of prayers and letters that she's gotten has been so well received by me and my family. We thank you guys so much. And if there's anything I can ask, is just pray. That's all, you know, because it's in God's hands, you know. It's really what's in God's hands. But thank you guys for all of your concern.
This next question is from Rachel. She wants to know, what advice do you have for a 10-year-old that wants to become a baker when she grows up?
I love that. Well, I would tell you, when you get old enough to work in a bakery, before you're at high school, I would go work in one during the summer or weekends, and just make sure that you love it. Make sure that it's everything that you thought it was going to be, because at the end of the day, what we do is hard. And you have to work weekends, you have to work holidays, and sometimes people see me on TV and think that it's, you know, I work harder now than I ever did in my whole life, trust me when I tell you. And, you know, and you just got to be willing to make that commitment. And then if you decide that it's the career and path you want to go into, then I would go to culinary school. I wouldn't go to culinary school first and then go get a job and be like, what the hell am I doing? I don't love it, you know, I don't like it. So do it the opposite way. Even if you got to work for free as an internship or something. So.
Okay, I have a question here from Peggy, I believe, and she wants to know, what has been the most unusual cake you have ever made?
The bug cake, by far. You remember the cake that was bugs spilled into it in New York City, man? Yeah. I mean, look, I get it. If I was on a desert island and I had to eat bugs, and I was starving, I guess I eat bugs. But I'm not eating cockroaches for a goof, okay? You know what I'm trying to say? I'll take my cake with buttercream on it rather than bugs. Okay? Or, I'll go for a steak before I'm eating crickets. So, but that's just me. But you know what? It's funny. These clubs actually exist. Like, you get together monthly and eat bugs. Why? I have no idea. I mean, look, I appreciate things, okay? Like, you want to go out and go to a wine tasting or beer tasting, you know? Okay, what are you going to do? Bugs? But I don't judge.
Sorry, buddy. This next person here wants to know what it's like to run a bakery with having a crew filming you the whole time.
Well, you know, at first it was a little bit harder. It was a lot harder at the bakery than is at Lackawanna, because Lackawanna is bigger. The bakery, we were like on top of each other like sardines. We have actually 170 employees now that work in the bakery in Lackawanna. And, you know, we used to all be at the bakery. We used to do the same amount of work out of that little building, which is kind of like insane, you know? But, you know, now that we're at Lackawanna, it's a lot easier. And the thing is Cake Boss is different than Kitchen Boss or different from Next Great Baker. Cake Boss is just, all right, buddy, get up in the morning, they mic me, I go into the room and I just do my job. Next Great Baker, it's you set up the competitions. So it's a little bit more of a different style of shooting. You know, they're just there, and there's times where we're working and they miss a shot because the camera wasn't exactly where it was supposed to be. But that's kind of what Cake Boss is, you know? It's just kind of you go on the fly.
Karen here would like to know, what is the secret to a great Italian buttercream?
Oh, okay. Well, Italian buttercream is a lot harder to make than, say, a decorator's buttercream. And I would use decorator's buttercream to decorate a cake, and I would use an Italian buttercream to like fill it and ice it. Because the difference is, Italian buttercream is 100% butter, and you boil sugar, and then you have to pour it into egg whites, and you know, it's a lot more margin for error, let's say. Where if you just do a decorator's buttercream, it's basically 50% shortening and 50% butter, and you just put sugar in it and you make it. So we would do the decorations in that, but the filling in the Italian buttercream.
Okay, this next person wants to know, what was one of your worst cake disasters?
It's coming up. I can't talk about it. It's coming up. I cringe when I think about it. But, well, I'll talk about one that you would, well, when season 2 of Cake Boss finished, somebody left the refrigerator door open, and I lost 5 like $2,000 or $3,000 wedding cakes. And I had to remake these wedding cakes in about 4 hours, and I was like, where the hell are the cameras now? You know? and that was real, but that's always not fun. So, you know, but the biggest disaster is coming when we come back on the air. I'm not going to say what, but it was bad.
Kendra would like to know.
And I don't fail, ever. But, till then.
Kendra would like you to describe your daily routine and what life is like in a large bakery.
Okay. So my daily routine is, I never use an alarm clock. I wake up when I wake up, but I'm like trained to wake up about 6 a.m. every morning. So I get up every morning at 6 a.m. First thing I do is I brush my teeth, get right in I brush my teeth, comb my hair, get right in the car. I'm out of the house in 5 minutes flat. Okay? I get to the bakery and I walk around, I take a shower, have my coffee, I'm a little bit more relaxed here. And I do probably like an hour worth of what's going on in my day. And then by 8:30, 9 o'clock, I am either filming Cake Boss or doing baking, or I'm in the back. And then usually I do that throughout the day until my typical work day is usually 12 to 18 hours, depending on the day. Yeah. And then you get like weekends like this where, like before here, yesterday we were in Effingham, Illinois. So we did a show there, and then we came over here. We're doing a show, and then tonight I'll be on a plane after here, home, and I'll be at work tomorrow. So it's kind of like zip zip. Yeah.
Katie would like to know, how often are you on the road doing this show, and who travels with you?
Well, to tell you the truth, I do this show, I do about like maybe 5 one-offs a year, so I'll go out 5 weekends of the year and just do like a little tour like this or whatever, and then come around Christmas time, I do a 20-city tour where I'll go out. What do you guys think? Pretty cool? Like we have a 20-city tour that's going to come out in December, and actually it's a new show. It's going to be a Christmas show, so we're kind of like revamping it and seeing what I want to do. But I do anywhere from 30 to 40 shows a year, throughout the year, this type of shows. But I do it because I love getting out to meet fans, let them know like what I'm all about, what I really stand for, and just to kind of see the country. It's pretty cool, like to get out and see it. So and I always travel with my team. I have Chris always comes, Jeff, Adam is my manager, and we have my brother-in-law, nephew are here selling merchandise today. You see them on the show once in a while, right? You can teach them if you like them that much. Just saying. But depending on like when we did the tour last time, sometimes my kids will come on with me. Depends on what it is. Out of 40 shows, I would say my family comes to maybe 15 to 20, depending on where they are, you know, what's going on. So we try to mix it up, you know? Well, thank you for the questions, okay?
Buddy,
What?
I think you're forgiving somebody. And my feelings are a little hurt.
Oh, Rusty, sorry. Sorry. Oh, and Rusty. You're right. I did forget Rusty.